You're there now. You're there now. Very good. Just allow yourself to connect with that memory. Very good. In that memory, is it day or night? Whatever comes to your mind.
It's in the morning.
It's in the morning. Very good. What is happening? Yes. Allow your body to feel everything it needs
I'm
to
getting ready
feel.
for school. The phone rang.
Mm-hmm. I am getting ready for school.
And the phone rang. And I got a phone call that
Yes.
and my classmate had died.
My classmate has died. Mm-hmm. Whose classmate is this?
Her name is Mary.
Her name is Mary. Mm-hmm. What happened to Mary? Yes. How old are you there?
13.
13. Mm-hmm. What happened to Mary?
she skipped school
Mm-hmm.
and she hid in her family's camper
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and
Yes.
she had bronchitis and she took too much of the medicine. It was an accidental overdose, but
Mm-hmm.
she had told me that
She
she
had.
was going to skip school that day, and I knew
Mm-hmm.
where she was. And nobody called me to see if I knew where she was. And I knew where she was.
Yes. Why is this a sad memory?
Because I knew where she was hiding and no one called to see if I had any idea. I didn't know
Mm-hmm.
she was gonna stay in the camper and come out after school.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to bring her homework when she was sick because she
Yes.
would miss school.
And when she
And
went missing, people didn't know where she was hiding.
no, and they didn't know that she and I were good friends because I was her school friend. I wasn't allowed to hang out with her after school. My parents wouldn't let me.
Mm. So
And
it.
and I
Mm-hmm.
used to bring her homework because I walked by her home on the way to school. She told me not to bring her homework that day, that she would be playing. She, called it playing hooky. She was going to skip school that day. And she was doing it to get attention
Mm-hmm.
from a boy.
You feel guilty because nobody called you.
Yeah. And I knew where she was.
Mm-hmm. So how can you feel guilty if nobody called you? Just think about this. How can you feel guilty not telling people where she was if they didn't ask you?
It's just sad. It's sad
Yeah.
because I wish they would have called me. I
Mm-hmm.
wish somebody knew that she used to confide in me because I, I didn't I didn't hang out with the same people, so she could tell me stuff that she
Mm-hmm.
didn't tell other people,
Okay.
and I kept a secret.
Mm-hmm. So right there, as you're receiving this phone call, as you're starting to cry, I want you to imagine that you can leave your body. Actually, you're a spirit and you can fly, you can go anywhere you want. I want you to go back a little bit in time to the moment she's getting into that camper. Your spirit, you can be there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're there now. Just see, how is she dressed?
She's in her school uniform.
Mhm. Yes. What is she doing?
She's she's laying down with a
She's
blanket
with
on
a.
her,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and she's reading a book.
And she's reading a book. Very good. Keep seeing what she's doing. What does she do next?
She takes the cough syrup because she knows it'll make her sleep,
Mm-hmm.
but she took too much.
She took too much. I want you to move forward to the moment she's taking the syrup now. What happens next?
She just takes it and then she's just reading her book, and
Yes,
she falls asleep. She
she
never.
falls asleep. Mm-hmm. As she's falling asleep, I want you to check the moment her body dies and the moment she starts leaving that body. Tell me what is happening.
She's scared.
She is scared. Yes. I
She
want you.
didn't mean to do it.
Yes. I want you to ask Mary if she's aware of what just happened to her body.
She knows she's leaving it, but she doesn't know why it happened.
Mm-hmm.
She's done that before.
Yes. Explain to her what happened. Help her be aware of what is happening, what just happened to her body.
It's that she went into a deep sleep,
Mm-hmm.
and that her breathing stopped
Mm-hmm.
and her heart stopped because the medicine like anesthetized her so much that she
Mm-hmm.
just quit breathing.
Yes. So explain to her that what happened was because of the medicine. I want you to explain to her that her body just died.
Mary, the medicine is too much, and and it's it relaxed your body so much that you quit breathing, and then your heart stopped and your
Mm-hmm.
brain stopped,
Mm-hmm.
and you can't come back.
Yes. So now tell her that she now has to go to the light and ask her to look around to see if she sees any light or any beings coming for her. What is she seeing?
there's a lot of there's a lot of angels, a lot of angels.
Very good.
She
So I'm
was
going
a
to ask,
child.
there's a child?
She was a child,
She
so
was
there's
a
a
child.
lot of
And yeah, right.
angels.
Mm-hmm. Now ask Mary if you should feel guilty for what happened.
I know she doesn't want me to feel guilty. She said I kept her secret. She
Yes,
asked me to keep her secret, and I kept her
you
secret.
kept your secret. You did what a good friend would do, just keep a secret. So let me talk to Mary for a moment. Three, two, one, change. Mary, thank you for the communication. Do you understand how upset Patty feels about this situation? Yes. Do
Yes,
you
I do.
do you blame her for what happened?
No, no, it's not her fault.
It's not her fault, right? Besides, nobody called her, so how was she gonna tell people where you were?
Oh, by the time they would have called her, I was already gone.
You were already gone. Mary, what is your family supposed to learn from your passing?
I don't know.
What do you feel they have to learn? What do you think you
I
have to
was,
learn?
you know, uh, I was born late in my parents' life. I wasn't supposed to be here long. I, it was,
Okay.
I don't,
So they had the chance to experience life for a few years with them.
oh,
You were
yes.
able to learn a few lessons, and now it's time for you to go back home.
Hmm.
So I just want you to go to the light, but before doing that, just say goodbye to Patty and just let her know that there's nothing that she could have done. There's no need for her to feel guilty.
Mm-hmm. We'll always be friends. I'll always be there for you to talk to.
Yes, that's good.
And you were a good friend. You did. I could talk to you like I couldn't talk to other people. You listened to me.
Very good, Patty. What would you like to tell Mary before she leaves?
I love you.
Mhm.
I love you. And we had a different kind of friendship. It was it
Mhm.
wasn't close, but it was like a secret friendship.
Very good. So just replace that sadness with that beautiful friendship that you still have. You're still in communication. Just replace the sadness. So, how do you celebrate? How do you honor the best friends or best teachers that you had at school? With sadness and tears or with happiness? So, just put happiness, remove that sadness, and Mary help remove that guilt that doesn't belong there. And just let me know when that has been removed.
It's gone.
It's gone. Very good. To say goodbye to each other. Mary, continue your journey, follow the light. And Patty, I want you to disconnect from that memory. Understanding that you're still friend, that your friend is spirit. The spirit never dies. Understanding that there's no need for you to feel guilty. So drift away, drift away. And now I'm going to count from 5 to 1 again. I want you to look for another sad memory. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're there now. Whatever comes to your mind.
It's a car accident.
It's a car accident. What is happening? Yes.
I ran a red light.
I ran a red light.
And I hit a woman coming out of a grocery store.
Yes.
And it happened so fast that I can't believe it's happened.
Happened so fast that I can't believe it happened.
I don't understand because and I wasn't being careless. I wasn't speeding. I just looked down at the floor, and when I looked up, I slammed on. I could see her. I could see the red light, and the woman was coming out of the shopping center, and I slammed on my brakes, and I hit her car.
Continue. What else happens?
I was hoping that she wasn't hurt, but when the police got there, they told me she had broken her arm.
Yes.
And that the bone had come through the skin, and that she would be taken to the hospital.
How does that make you feel?
I feel really guilty.
Up to here, what is the most difficult moment of this memory?
That I hurt someone.
That I hurt someone. So now I'm going to count from 3 to
that
1.
It will be with them.
That what?
That injury will always be with them.
That the injury will always be with them. I see. So I'm going to count from 3 to 1. I want you to go back to the beginning of this incident. Allow your body to feel everything it needs to feel this time. 3, 2, 1. What is happening again? What is happening as you're driving?
It's like I'm driving, and all of a sudden, it's like everything was like white, like I was looking into a bright light. And
Yes.
so I looked down.
As you're looking
down to see if I could, like look away and then refocus.
Yes, and as you're seeing that bright light and you look down and see if you could refocus, what are your physical reactions?
Well, I'm scared. I'm scared because I don't know why I can't.
And as you're scared because
It
you don't
just was
know.
like, it just I couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with my eyes. Why I
Yeah.
can't see.
Yes. And as you're scared that you don't know why you cannot see, what you cannot see, what are your emotional reactions?
I thought I was maybe I thought there was something wrong with my eyes or my brain
And as you're thinking,
or
there's
like
something wrong
was
with your
I
eye.
getting a migraine? And so I was worried about it's like I was worried about myself in the
Yes.
moment.
Yes. And as you're worried about your brain or your eyes, what are your mental reactions? What are you thinking of?
I'm thinking that maybe I was like having a stroke or something. Like, what is wrong? I thought there was
Yes. And
something. So I was scared.
yes. How is this all affecting your life when you cannot see, when you are afraid that there's something wrong with your eyes or your brain, and when you're worried that you might be having a stroke? What does that make you do in your life as Patty?
I know. I I'm fearful, and then I feel like I was worried about myself, and then I hurt
Mm-hmm.
someone, and I was like thinking like I was worried about me, and I wasn't worried about what I
Yes.
could happen to someone else.
Yes. Yes. And when you feel that you worry about yourself and not about others, what does that prevent you from doing?
I felt like it was like selfish, and that I should have been
Yes.
more aware about.
Very good. So now I'm going to count from three to one. When I get to one, I want you to feel the impact of your car with that other car. Allow yourself, allow your body to feel everything again. Three, two, one. Feel that impact now. And as you hear this impact, what is your body feeling? What are your legs feeling?
Uh, my legs are is straight
Yes.
out because I'm trying to slam on the brake,
Yes.
and my whole back and my neck, everything just gets tight, and the seatbelt across my chest.
Yes. Yes. And when you feel the seatbelt across your chest, what are you feeling in your lungs?
I I'm not breathing. I'm not breathing.
Breathing.
I'm
Yeah.
holding my breath.
How's the heart feeling?
It's like everything's stopped. Nothing's like it's like everything's locked up. Everything's
Yes. And what is the brain feeling?
shock. Like
Shocked.
so much is happening. The airbags are going off, and I don't
Yes.
know. I don't even know. I don't know what.
Yes. So let me ask you this question, Patty.
What I'm confused about how to.
Yes. Yes. And let me ask you questions as you feel that everything stopped. Where's your soul?
Feels like it's outside the car in the intersection.
Yes, very good. Outside of the car. And what is that part of your soul seeing?
Yeah, I feel like it's looking at the lady that I hit. It's
Yes.
like it can see both of us.
Yes. Very good. So keep going. What happens next? As the,
It's
the,
like
the,
I knew. It's like I knew her. arm was broken before the policeman told me it was broken. It's like my soul knew that.
Yes, that fragment of you. Yes,
It knew before.
yes. Just move forward, understanding that that experience is gonna be over soon. Just move forward. But as you're doing that, I want you to speak to that part of you that left your body. I want you to ask that part of you why it left.
Because there was so much going on in the body that it's
Yes,
like it got squeezed out.
yes, right. So I want you to ask that part of you to come back to your soul. This part of you just left because it didn't want to feel. But now that it's not with you, you might be feeling incomplete. You can explain that to your soul. I need you back. Please come back. Nothing is going to happen. I will take care of you. We have many things to learn together. Explain that to your soul.
I feel like I feel like I gave a piece to that lady to go take care of her. Like I felt
Yes.
like I need to go with her.
Hmm. So what happens as you're going with her? Let's see what. Let's follow that fragment of you.
I
But
want to
that
make
fragment
sure
of you
she's
is
okay.
okay. So just follow it. See if it's gonna check that part of you is gonna check if that lady's okay. What else happens? What else is that part of you doing? That fragment.
It's like going to the riding in the ambulance with her
Okay, keep going.
and making sure that she knows that there's someone with her.
Very good. And how is he feeling? How is that fragment feeling about this?
It feels like it's the right thing to do. That
Right. Just continue. What else happens? You can become that fragment and keep observing.
I stay there her I guess it's like her husband or
Okay. Very good.
comes to be with her, and then she goes into surgery, and I think I stayed with her for
Yes.
because I think of her often. I think of
Hmm. So, have that part of you left her side already, or still with her?
I think it's still with her because I think about
Hmm? So
her a lot.
ask that fragment of your soul why is it staying with her? Why they need to stay with her?
I feel obligated
I feel obligated. Hmm.
that I took something from her, so I have to give her something of me.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask that fragment of you to speak to that woman's soul. Three, two, one. You're able to speak to this woman's soul, and ask that woman's soul what is it that she's supposed to learn from this experience. Accidents are no accidents. What is it that she's supposed to learn from this accident?
That she really wasn't paying attention either, and that she was doing too much for people and was distracted.
Mhm. Okay. Then, if this is part of a lesson she's learning,
That
yes.
she needs to take care of herself too, that she takes care of a lot of other people.
Mm-hmm. So is this accident serving her to slow down? Is that the purpose of this accident?
Yes, it
Okay.
made her stop.
Mm-hmm. So if this is something she needs to
Made her
experience.
stop and spend
Yes.
time.
Yes. So if you're helping her stop, why feeling guilty about it? Why is that part of you still with her if what she needs to do is stop? Why is that part of you feeling obligated? It's like sending a kid to school to learn a lesson and you want to be there with them while they're taking their exams or tests. Doesn't make sense, does it? So I want to talk to the part of you that has been gone for a long time, that you miss it, you need to be together, that you feel incomplete because it is not with you. Convince that part of you that should not feel obligated. Everything happened the way it's supposed to happen. It's time to come back to your soul. Just talk to yourself.
It's left a hole. You need to come back. It's
Yes.
left a hole, and I think it exited through my back, and you need to come back in that way
Mm-hmm.
because the pain is still there. The pain is still there in my back, and you
Because
need
that
to
part
come.
of you is reliving that moment, is trapped in that experience. It needs to set itself free from that event. Tell her how you feel, how you've been feeling since she's not with you.
I've been confused like I was as the accident was happening. I can't see forward,
Mm-hmm.
and nothing seems to make sense, and I'm not really sure where I'm going. And I need you to come back so I can put the pieces back together and
Mm-hmm.
and see the future again. See what's in front of
Yeah.
me.
Now, let me ask you, that coma event, was that before or after the accident?
It was after.
After the accident. Okay.
Mhm.
As you try to convince that part of you to come back, I just want you to move to the moment before what led you to that hospital into a coma. Three, two, and one. You're there now. What is happening? Yes, continue.
I don't I don't I don't understand what's happening to me.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I my head is hurting and
Mm-hmm.
I've been I've been I've been really having a hard time
Mm-hmm.
thinking, and I can tell there's something wrong. I feel
Yes. How
like
long? Yes. How long has this been since the car accident?
uh, almost 5 years.
Almost 5 years. Mm-hmm. So keep going. So what happens? You don't know what is happening to you, and where are you?
Um, I'm in my home. I've been sick. And
Yes.
I had taken um, an over-the-counter medication
Yes.
that based on the prescription med I was taking, it was
Mm-hmm.
a drug interaction, and I didn't realize that it had been
Yes.
affecting me slowly, and I
Mm-hmm.
was actually
Yes.
slowly
Yes.
losing consciousness.
Yes. So move forward. What happens? You're driving one day.
And when I had the coma,
Mm-hmm. Before the time. Mm-hmm. Yes.
well, I wasn't feeling good, and then I tried to take something to to help me relax, and then
Yeah.
that didn't work. So I thought I would go. I was really confused. I thought maybe
Mm-hmm.
if I could leave the house and go maybe get some rest, I would go to a hotel or something,
Continue. Very good.
and then I I realized I shouldn't be driving, and then
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I was trying to pull over, and I hit a curb, and
Yeah.
my tire blew. And
Yes.
then when the I don't remember anything
Yes.
after that.
Very good. Just stop there for a moment. You hit the curve. Your tire
Uh,
blew. Just pause. And as that is happening, where's your soul?
it's gone.
It's
It's
gone. Where is it gone now?
it's on the way out.
Mm-hmm.
It wants to go out and not come back.
Not come back. Why does it want to go and not come back?
Because I've been having such a hard time
Yes.
trying to figure out what's going on, and
Yes.
nothing seems to be working anymore.
Do you understand what's going on now? I'll help you. Just move forward to the time you get into that coma. 3, 2, and 1. You're there now. I want you to see your body in a coma. And I want your soul to float over that body. Now that you're out of the body, I want you to look at your soul. I want to look at your energy, energetic field, at your vibration, at your frequency, whatever, your light. Let me see let me know if it's complete or if it's missing some pieces.
Missing a lot. It's missing a lot.
A
It's
lot is missing. What happens when something is not complete? Somebody said, I feel like all the pieces of the puzzle are gone. Like pff, everything is apart. That's exactly what you're seeing.
mm-hmm,
And when your soul is not complete, it cannot function.
mm-hmm,
There's the coma. The soul cannot function. Trying to leave the body, there's a coma. So you have two options. You can keep yourself fragmenting and fragmenting over and over every time you don't want to feel, every time something is too painful, every time you feel guilty or obligated, and leave and check out. Go to the light, let that body die. Or you can call all those fragments back, understanding that there's a lot of things to do, a lot of learning, understanding that you now learn a technique to help others. that might be feeling like you. What would you like to do?
Well, I know I came back.
Mm-hmm.
I know I came back in the body. I felt myself come back into the body.
Yes. Let me correct you. Part of you came back.
Yeah,
Right. That's why you feel confused.
right.
That's why you don't know what's going on. That's why you feel I will never get old. Because there's one part of you that is not getting old. It's not in the body. So now is your chance. I want you to call all those fragments to come back to your body. Explain to them that those were painful events, but it's part of your learning, that you will take care of them, that you need to feel complete, whole again, that you need to function at 100% again. Tell them whatever you want to tell them so that they come back.
I know that's a big part of my lesson is to be whole. And I've been resisting that. And I don't know why I want to resist that because it doesn't make sense. And
The soul fragments when it doesn't want to feel, when it is too painful. So by fragmenting, you avoid feeling. What have you been avoiding? Why don't you want to feel?
I think sometimes I feel too much and it overwhelms me.
Okay.
And so I shut it down.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. Sometimes I don't know what is someone else's pain and what is my pain. Like
Mm-hmm.
I take it on, like that lady in the car accident.
Yes. Well, you need to learn how to manage that because it's not that you shut down, you fragment, which is different. There is a part of you that leaves, there's a part of your soul that leaves and fragments. That's why you feel this way now. You need to control how you feel. But the solution to it is not fragmenting.
Where does it go? Where does it go? The fragment.
Ask them. Ask them where they are. Some go to the light, some you're just lost wandering. Another part must be with this lady still. You call them from wherever they are. In a way, they're lost and they're trapped. And that's what you're feeling. You
So
just
I need to call them.
call them. How would you talk to a baby that is scared? And it's scared because it's a baby. Everything thinks and feels bigger than what it really is. Talk to them like little babies. Come back to me.
Okay.
Nothing's going to happen. I'll take care of you. We need to be together. I need to feel whole. Talk to them.
Yeah, that's what uh, it's like we're better together and that we're 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 a unit. And
Exactly.
when we're separate, we're weaker. We have to be together, connected.
Yes. You're not only weaker, you cannot think. You feel incomplete. You're confused. You feel tired because you're not complete. You don't have all your energy with you. And they must be feeling the same way.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Mhm.
That makes sense.
Yes. Just make peace with them and tell them it's time to come back.
It's time for us to be all together, to be one. To be one as a as a is like a sphere, comes together.
Yes. Yes. Very good. You could go back in time since you were a little girl and see how many times you fragmented. Age 7, when you started with the headaches, issues with parents, issues with partners. See how many fragments there must be around.
Yeah, I gave pieces of myself.
Yes. In exchange of what? How did that benefit you?
It was a way to be connected.
Mm-hmm. At what cost?
At the cost of my soul is now like feels like it has no purpose, that
Yes.
it's drained.
Yes. So now call all those fragments. When you're ready, just receive them back, put them in your heart, and feel whole again. No need to give pieces of your soul away. Yes, just feel that and be happy to be together again. Feeling whole, being you again, feeling complete, taking complete control over your life, over your destiny. You will never be tired again. You will not be confused. No need to feel the back pain anymore. Become whole again. You let me know once you're back together. Very good.
I think it's something that I can continue to use.
Mhm. What is it that you can continue to use?
The anytime I feel like I give it piece away, I can call it back.
Yeah, start by not giving it away. You don't need
Right.
to fragment at all. You don't need to connect at that level. So connected that you give yourself away. Just bring it back. And as you're bringing it back, I want you to see your whole body now. Your whole energy body, energetic body. Let me know if it's all white.
Yes, it's white.
Yeah, very good. Let me know if your fragments, you're back together as one.
Yes. My,
Very good. From today on, you're gonna feel whole again. You're gonna feel complete. You're gonna have your energy back completely. Not feel confused, not feel tired. And now we're going to drift away, drift away. And I'm going to ask your soul to go wherever it needs to go today. If it needs to go, or if it's complete, you will let me know. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're there now.
I feel like I'm sitting at a table, a
Mm-hmm.
round table,
Mm-hmm.
like with my children.
Mm-hmm. What is this happening?
And that we're talking about why we're here together without you,
Mm-hmm.
without the fathers. It's more about just me with them.
Mm-hmm. With no messengers,
You say no messengers?
right? Remember the story about the universe and the gift? One day the universe decided to send a gift to a woman, a special day for her. That the universe chose different delivery guys, different messengers to deliver the gift. And what's important is not the messenger, is that the gift got to the woman that was supposed to receive it. Those are your kids. This is about you and the gift, not you and the messengers.
Yeah, I think that is the place in my life that I've been able to feel is with them.
Mm-hmm.
If I didn't have them, I really wouldn't feel.
Say it again. You wouldn't?
If I didn't have my children, I would have never felt anything.
Okay. Say it one more time.
If I didn't have my children, I would have never felt anything.
One more time.
If I didn't have my children, I would have never felt anything.
You understand what you need to learn. You've been fragmented not to feel.
Mm-hmm.
And your set children were sent to you so that you could learn how to feel.
Yeah.
Good. So just remember that. It's about connecting, it's about feeling. What else are you getting from that image?
That during, even this this whole fragmentation, is they're fragmented now amongst themselves. We were so cohesive, and now it's about how do we stay whole but also stay together and not like just
Mhm.
lose ourselves in that. And larger grouping? How
Yeah.
do we stay?
So you start by incorporating changes yourself. You just put yourself back together, those fragments back together. Let's see what that triggers in them. But this is their journey. If they're experiencing that, it's because exactly is what happened to you. You had to experience to be disconnected, to be fragmented, to understand how that feels in order to learn what connection is.
Mm.
So they're feeling this way, and it's their journey. They need to figure out what is it that they need to learn from this. Don't take their lessons away from them. Very good. So just where you are in the table, just send them love and light, understanding, hoping that they realize the lesson, hoping that they realize what you just realized. That when you fragment, you don't feel. When you fragment, you don't function. When you're not together, everything is confusing. The secret is in being together. They're links of a chain. And it's not so much what they can do individually, but what you can do as a group. That's why you're together, to learn together. And with that love and that understanding, give them your love, your light. I want you to drift away from there. And I'm going to ask your soul if it feels it is complete for today, or if there's anything it needs to work on.
There's
Yes.
there feels like like a blockage of uh, like the third eye crown chakra, like the connection of
Mm-hmm.
the body to the clarity of the communication.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Communication with whom?
the body to the my body to my soul. Like I kind of feel
Mm-hmm.
like the soul is still is is together, but still
Well, they have been
kind of hovering
separated,
above me. And
separated.
I,
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
they have been separated for that long. They need to adjust. But the soul, you don't have to think. You need to feel. And the clarity is going to be when they put them together, let them be back adjust together. That blockage that you feel on your forehead, third eye, feels like what? Like what is happening to your forehead?
It feels like it feels like a little pain, like a little bit
Mm-hmm.
of a headache there,
Headache. Mm-hmm.
like tingling and
Yes. And that headache and that tingling feels like what is happening to your head? Like what kind of
like it
tingling is it?
feels like there's pressure inside my skull, but it doesn't like go outward. It
Hmm. So
banging up against trying to like
let's
if your ear was clogged or something. It
yeah, okay. Let's talk to that pressure. I'm going to count from 3 to 1. Lend your mind and lips to that pressure. 3, 2, 1. So I'm talking to this pressure now. Have you there for a long or a short time?
long.
Long time. What is the purpose of you being there? Just a pressure?
No, no.
No. What are you or who are you?
I'm the energy trying to get out, like
You're
the
an.
chick. It's like a chick pecking to get out of the egg. Like trying to
Mm-hmm.
break
So
the shell away.
yes, so you're just energy. Now, is this energy the energy that belongs to Patty, or is it a different energy?
It belongs to her. It's
It,
what she needs to connect to the
mhm.
soul. That
Yes,
energetic connection. That that's where the headaches came from.
yes,
It was the blocking of that.
yes. Now, what do you think is preventing you from getting out of that egg, of those eggshells?
Fear of the unknown, like a little, like the
Yeah.
chick wants to get out, but it's still scared about what's going to happen when it gets there. Like
Mhm. So,
never
yeah,
having it, never really having had it. It's the unknown.
is the unknown. So, well, it depends on the perception. If you think that everything is gonna, or whatever you might experience or find out is gonna be scary, then that's what you're gonna feel. You're gonna be afraid of finding something scary. I just want you to think of a little kid that you take to an amusement park, but the doors are closed. They're not able to see what's after that. They know it's an amusement park. And in a moment they're going to open those doors, those gates. How do you think that kid feels? Anxious? The unknown, right? It's like,
Right.
oh my God, what's behind that door? But that kid know that whatever is behind the door is gonna be what?
It'll be fun.
It's
It's
gonna be a
exciting.
lot of fun. So for that kid, doesn't matter what's behind that door. It knows it's gonna be a lot of fun, and they're gonna have a good time. So it's just a perception. If you think that what's gonna happen to you once you get off that egg is gonna be scary, that's exactly what you're going to feel: fear. But once you get out of that eggshell and you connect with his soul and you're able to experience everything this planet has to offer you, which is like an amusement park with different levels of evolution, different levels of emotion, different levels of everything. It's an amusement park made for us, for our learning. It depends on you and how you want to feel as you're waiting to get out. How do you want to feel? Yes. So I just want you to just crack the shell. Just take a look. Just feel of what it can be once you get out. And then you connect with the soul and you become one. And you can have a good time because we came to this planet to do something that we cannot do as spirits, which is experience emotions through this body. So experience, learn. You let me know when you're out completely and integrate with the soul. And how does it feel when you do that?
The pressure is relieved. It's
Good. Just integrate. And from now on, that soul is going to function properly at 100%. No fears, no fragmentations. Allowing yourself to feel because when you feel, you learn. When you learn, you evolve. And the more they evolve, more evolution is a lot of fun because you get to learn either more complicated things. Good. And now, with that understanding and being connected again and feeling whole again, I want you, Patty, to pick a light, a color today. What color would you like to choose?
Orange.
Orange. So we're going to use the orange frequency. Now I want you to start putting that frequency starting from the top of your head, going to your feet, allowing the orange frequency to remove any blockages from your brain, going down to your eyes, allowing you to see, removing headaches, allowing the orange frequency to go down your throat, allowing you to express not only the words, but your feelings and your emotions, going down to your heart, opening your heart so that you can feel without giving pieces of you away, down to your lungs, your abdomen, allowing the orange frequency to harmonize your chakras as it is going down, and then your hips and your legs, allowing the orange frequency to harmonize the root chakra so that you can stay connected and grounded, going down to your legs and your knees, going down to your feet and your toes. And now your body is completely and totally covered by this orange frequency. Your chakras visualized and totally completely harmonized. Feeling whole again, feeling connected the energy and your soul to every part of your body. There we go. Now I want you to go back to this beach that you like so much. Recharge your energies there. Walk on the sand. You can walk by the water. Put your feet on the water. Allowing the wind to blow in your face, making you feel so relaxed, so comfortable, so connected, making you feel integrated and as one again, one unity. In a moment, I am going to count from 1 to 5. And as I count, you'll start coming up the stairs again. And with each step you take, you're going to feel lighter, happier, refreshed. Going to be feeling more and more integrated with each step. 1, start coming up. 2, disconnect feelings, emotions, and thoughts from anything that doesn't serve your purpose anymore. 3, keep coming back. From now on, you will feel complete again, whole again, no headaches, no back pain. From now on, you will open yourself to feel without giving parts of your soul away. 4, keep coming back. Every night you put your head on the pillow, you will sleep peacefully until the next day. And when you wake up, you will feel totally rested and refreshed, super happy, ready to come back as the happiest woman in this planet. And 5, open your eyes now. Welcome back. How do you feel?
Yeah. Oh, I feel a lot. I have a lot of. I just feel like I have a lot of understanding of. Like I said, there was so much confusion about what had happened, and
Yeah.
like I said, my intentions in giving this part of myself away has been like good, but it didn't serve me.
When you fragment, you don't feel complete. You feel confused. You're not able to act or think. You feel tired. And that part of you that is fragmented is trapped in whatever experience they were in. and they are reliving that
Right.
moment over and over, but you're feeling it in your body.
Right. Right.
And that's what you were saying. I feel like I will never get old. I will never be old. You mentioned about remember the pieces of the puzzle? It feels like all the pieces went
Mhm.
away. So you gave me
Mhm.
some hints of what was happening there. And that's why I
Mhm.
asked you that question when you were at this accident. You say, I didn't know the time stopped, Oh, okay, there we go. So
Mhm.
that's what happened. This session was about soul fragmentation
Yeah.
and soul recovery.
I think too the sort of the meeting with my children also was about that's where I felt most together and most powerful, like, and then when the coma happened, it was like even that was like fragmented.
Yeah,
And
that's a coma. The coma is because the spirit leaves.
yeah, yeah.
That's the reason why, you were trying to check out, or you were fragmented all over.
And I think the meeting with the children is sort of symbolic too of coming back together, you
Okay.
know, is it
Yeah.
like meeting together again where we had been apart and like it was sort of a visual for me to go, okay, back together, like
Yeah.
rejoin, kind of symbolic of the soul coming
Yes.
back together.
Good. Good. Awesome.
Like you said, if they are the gifts, there were the gifts around me again. They had kind of lost even the gifts
Okay. Yep.
for a while,
Good. Good.
and all this fragmentation. Yeah, that
Very
was.
interesting, right?
Yeah, it was a good. It was symbolic and it was also literal.
Yes. Yes. That's good. I'll continue with you, but let me stop this
Okay.
video. I always ask clients if they want to share their sessions in case somebody can learn from this. Would you be interested, or do you want to keep it private?
Yeah, because I know this soul fragmenting thing
Yeah.
is big for people, especially I think people that are empathetic. We kind of think give it
Yes,
away.
yes, yes. That's what happens. That's what really
Mm-hmm.
happens. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Patty. So I'll go ahead and stop this recording
Okay.
and I'll continue with you.